And when I seen that, that's when I realized, like, I really do want to be married someday, and I really want somebody to love me for me and not what I could do for them. And that's gonna, not to say like, it's not funny, but not to say like I want him to change the way Mr. Ray did, but it's like you could tell he lost his other half. That's true love. I don't know what they went through his relationship or anything, because it was just mainly like a work relationship. So I didn't know like what their dynamic, how their history was, or anything like that. But to see him completely be just mad, and he was into church. I think he was a deacon. You could tell he like was mad for a very long time, because like I said, until we went into the pandemic, he didn't start being his old self until then, and that was like a year and a half after that. So seeing that made me realize, like, I do want true love. I want somebody that's for me and only for me. Like, I don't want to have to go through having to find out he's cheating and having to find out he has more babies on me, and I'm still there like an idiot waiting for him to get better. I want somebody to do it right the first time. Yeah, we're gonna go through some stuff. Yeah, we might break up here and there, but to make somebody feel that comfortable to keep on disrespecting me, to make somebody feel like it's okay for you to keep having these women talk about me and you have no regards to stick up for me or anything like that, that's when it clicked into my head, like, he got one more time, and then I'm gonna show him, because I know he's gonna need me. Because when he did all of that, I was like, I know he's gonna need me one more time, and I'm gonna do it so nice. So his mom ends up calling me and saying how much, because remind you, this is in around income tax again, because she feels like I did that in front of Cece. Like, I guess she was gonna ask me to file for my taxes again. So she's like, oh, I want to start picking up the girls from school. I want to see how they're doing. Da 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 da. So she does it for like 3 days. So the third day, I go pick them up from the school. I mean, from her house. She's like, oh, here's $20, and I'm like, oh no, that's okay. She was like, would you just take it? I know you got the girls, this and that. So her husband comes in, and she was like, oh yeah, he's still with the old blase swaze, your baby daddy be doing this and your baby daddy be doing that. And she was like, oh, I don't like that girl CC either, because she had the nerve to come up here, like, I guess when they were in the transition of moving. um that's why I said he always, um she was like, he's so messy. He gave Boosie their address and had Boosie come over there while Cece was over there. So it was like this whole big commotion. He had to go down there and talk to Boosie, because he had Boosie and Cece there at the same time. But she was like, but then Cece has the nerve, because Cece smokes too, ganja. So, and her husband smoked ganja too. So she was like, what woman goes into a room with somebody else's husband? Then it clicked to me, because then her husband walks in. She was like, oh yeah, they were in the room smoking with the door closed and everything. And she looks at her husband. Her husband sucked her teeth like, here we go. But mind you, the second person I had kids with already told me he was already caught on the computer messaging somebody, another lady. Like, they already knew he was cheating on their mom, but he got caught this time. So, but she was acting like, like none of it ever happened. But then when she said that in front of me, that's when I knew that's why she did it in front of Cece. That's why she put Cece out there, to get back at Cece for going into the room with her husband to smoke. Because at the end of the day, I have that door closed while her son is downstairs and she's in the living room. Because then the next day she was like, oh, I can't pick them up. I can't pick them up for the rest of the week. Oh, I got this job interview and I got to go to the doctor, blase, blase, blase. I said, I already know why you did that for. I already knew.